Okay students, now we can see another problem. So find other two sides of a right angled isosceles triangle. So it's a right angled and isosceles. Right angled isosceles triangle. If the hypotenuse of the triangle is root 2 meters. That is the first problem. And next problem you can take 3 root 2 meters. Next problem you can take 5 root 2 meters. Next problem you can take 10 root 2 meters. Okay students. Now see, find other two sides of a right angled isosceles triangle. So given it's an isosceles triangle. So given triangle is, so given triangle is isosceles, given triangle is, what is that students? Right angled isosceles. Given triangle is so given triangle is a right angled isosceles, you know, so then I will take right angled isosceles triangle. So I am taking the right angled isosceles triangle. So every time I need not to draw like this, I can draw like this also. See my dear students, now this is a triangle. This is a triangle. So if this angle is 90 degrees, then other two angles must be equal. Other two angles must be equal, and they must be 45 degrees and 45 degrees. Take the triangle A, B, C is a triangle. ABC is a triangle and one angle is 90 degrees. Other two angles are 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Two angles are equal. Opposite sides are also equal. So that is the isosceles triangle. These two angles are equal means the sides opposite to these two angles are also equal. So length of AB is equal to AB length is equal to AC length. Okay students, since it is an isosceles triangle, since it is an isosceles triangle, so two angles are equal, then two of its opposite sides must be equal. So these two sides lengths are equal. So if AB and BC lengths must be equal. Okay students, and in this and he is only telling one angle is a right angle. This is 90 degrees I have taken. So and the hypotenuse of the triangle is root 2 meters he has given. So I am writing that. So given that hypotenuse length is what students? 90 degrees opposite side is hypotenuse, that is BC. So given that BC is equal to root 2 meters. So that is the given data we know. So isosceles triangles means two sides are equal. Those two sides I have taken equal. And hypotenuse length also has given root 2 meters. That also I have written by the students. Now see, we know right angled isosceles triangle sides ratio. So we know that respective sides ratio. We know that respective sides ratio of right angle isosceles triangle. Respective sides ratio of we know that respective sides ratio of right angled isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is, so that is respective sides ratio of the isosceles triangle is, what are those students? Triangle is, okay, one angle is 45 degrees. So 45 degrees, and next one is 90 degrees. So 45 degrees, 90 degrees. So the side opposite to 45, that is called AC. So, and the side opposite to another 45 degrees is AB. AB, and 90 degrees opposite side is BC. So BC, its ratio we know 1:1:√2. So, and BC is the hypotenuse we know here. This is called hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse, longest side, and that BC length they have given. So that is, if AC length is x, if it is 1 unit, x is 2, then this length will become how many units, students? √2 into x. So, but from the data, BC is equal to √2 into x. So that √2 into x is, so given that, see students, given that √2 into x is equal to, they have given √2 meters. Then √2 gets cancelled. We'll get is equal to, x is equal to 1 meter we will get. So other sides ratio, so find other two sides. So other two sides are, find other two sides. Other two sides are what? 1:1, x is to x. X value already we got 1 meter. Other two sides are 1 meter, 1 meter. This is the answer. Okay students, now I will teach one more problem in the same isosceles triangle. So that is this √2 meters I explained to you. So this I will explain to you. Rest of the two problems you take it as a homework. Okay students. So now one more problem I want to explain. Okay students, this problem is completed. So now I will take hypotenuse length is 5√2 meters. So now I am taking an isosceles triangle. So take an isosceles triangle. Okay students, see my dear students. So what I am doing here, take an isosceles. So what is that? Isosceles right angled triangle. So take an isosceles right angled triangle ABC. So So see my dear students, I am taking a right angled isosceles triangle. I can draw like this also. This is also right angled isosceles triangle. The picture you can draw in any shape. Okay students, now this is right angle. So means 90 degrees. Okay students, give the name for the triangle ABC. So ABC is our triangle and isosceles means two sides are equal. It's an isosceles triangle we are saying. So two angles are equal, two sides are equal. Means take these two sides are equal. Means these two angles are also equal. All three interior angles 180 degrees we have to get. All three interior angles 180 degrees we have to get. So these two angles must be equal. If this is 45 degrees, this is also 45. Then 45 plus 45, 90. 90 plus 90, 180. The total interior angles is 180 degrees. So the statement holds good. Okay students. Now see. So in this one, hypotenuse length has given. We know for this isosceles triangle sides ratio. Right angled isosceles triangle sides ratio we know. We know that, what is that students? Right angled we know that right angled isosceles triangle sides ratio. Right angled isosceles triangle sides ratio is what is that we know students? 1:1:2. So is 1:1:√2. So that is 1:1:√2. So means I am writing. So angles we know. So we know that right angled isosceles triangle sides ratio is that is what is that? So one is AB and BC. So that is AB is to BC is to AB is to BC is to AC. So sides ratio is AB is to BC is to AC, that is 1:1:√2. Okay, but the side opposite to 90 degrees is a hypotenuse. But the side opposite to 90 degrees is the hypotenuse we know. Okay students, so that is given that the hypotenuse of the triangle is how much you are taking now? 5√2. So given that AC length is given that length of AC is how much given students? √2 meters. Length of AC. So means if AB is x units, if AB length is x units, then BC length also becomes x units. Okay students. For right here, let AB is equal to x units. Let AB length is x units. Means if this AB length is x units, then BC length is x units. This is √2 times. So means it will become √2 into x. So length of AC is root 2 into x. Its value he has given for us 5 root 2. Length of AC is root 2 into x. Okay students, so what I am doing, you see my dear students. So let AB length is, so let AB, what to write, that AB length is x units. Let AB length is x units. So that is AB length is x units I have written. So BC length. So BC length is also x units. And the AC length is, okay, how much you will get students? Root 2 into x units. Okay students, we'll get like this. So 1:2 means if AB length is x units, x is 2, 1 into x, this is root 2 times now, so this is root 2 into x. Okay students, so let AB length is x units, AB and BC are equal sides, so BC is x units and AC is root 2 into x. Okay, so now see students, so given that, what is that students? Given that root 2 into x is equal to, hypotenuse they have given now, hypotenuse of the triangle is 5 root 2. So I am writing 5 root 2 meters. So 5 root 2 meters. Then root 2 gets cancelled. X is equal to 5 meters. This is the answer we got. So then other two sides. So other two sides. Other two sides are what? This is root 2 into x. Other two sides are x comma x. Other two sides are x comma x. X value we got 5 meters. So 5 meters comma 5 meter. This is the answer. Okay students. Okay students, last problem in the exercise. So that is, find other two sides of a triangle. Question is, find other two sides. Find other two sides of triangle. Find other two sides of a triangle having angles 30 degrees, 120 degrees is 120 degrees. 120 degrees. If the largest side is, if the largest side is, so first problem they gave 2 root 3 meters. Second problem 4 root 3 meters. Third problem 5 root 3, and fourth problem 10 root 3. This is the data. Okay students, find other two sides of a triangle having angles 30, 30, 120 degrees. So angles are 30, 30, 120 degrees. So now I am going for the solution. So if the largest side is given, largest side means the side opposite to 120 degrees angle. The largest side is given as first problem we have to take 2 root 3 meters. Second problem we have to take 4 root 3 meters. Like I teach one or two problems I will teach. Rest of the problems you have to do. Okay students, now see the solution. Consider 30, 30, 120 degrees triangle. Consider or take triangle ABC having angles 30 degrees, 30 degrees, 120 degrees. This triangle first we have to consider. So I am considering the triangle C students. Consider the triangle Okay students, this is my triangle. So that is ABC. ABC is my triangle. Okay students, in this one angle is 120 degrees. So this is the 120 degrees angle, 120, and this I am taking 30 degrees. This is also 30 degrees. So these two angles are equal. If two angles are equal in a triangle, it is called isosceles triangle. So the sides opposite to these two angles are equal. So 30 degrees opposite side is this AB, and 30 degrees opposite side is BC. Since two angles are equal, so AB and BC lengths are equal. So that we know that. Okay students, since it is an isosceles triangle, since two angles are equal, so AB length is same as that of so which length students? BC length. AB length is same as that of a BC length. Okay, and now see my dear students, so we know the respective sides ratio of 30, 30, 120 degrees triangle. So we know respective sides ratio. We know respective sides ratio of what is that? 30, 30, 120 degrees. We know respective sides ratio of 30 degrees, 120. So 120 degrees angles triangle is. So what is the ratio we know? So 30 degrees, 130 degrees, for this 30 degrees opposite side is AB, and for this 30 degrees opposite side is BC. That AB is 2, triangle is AB is 2, BC is 2, and 120 degrees AC. So we know respective sides ratio. In the previous class, in the live session, we have derived the respective sides ratio of 30, 30, 120 degrees triangle is. So how much that is, my dear students? 1 is to root 3 we have derived. So that is 1 is to root 3. So let AB length, let AB length is x units. AB length is x units, means if this AB length is x units, then BC length also x, and this is how much, students? Root 3 into x. AB length is x units, and the longest side is, so if AB length is x units, that is what do we get, students? AB is equal to BC is equal to x units only we will get. Okay, and given that largest side is, so see my dear students, given that largest side is root 3 into x. Root 3 into x, that is, so that given that largest side is root 3 into x, that root 3 into x value has given 2 root 3 meters. So they have given for us 2 root 3 meters. Root 3 gets cancelled. So x value we will get 2 meters. X value we will get 2 meters. So other two sides. So other two sides are what is that? AB comma BC, that is x comma x. This value they have given us. Root 3 into x value has given for us. These two also, another two sides are x comma x. That x value we got how much, students? 2 meters. So other two sides are 2 comma 2. Hence the answer is clear. So now I will do for another problem in this one. See, that is I will teach third one. Rest of the two problems you take it as a homework. Now again same. The story is same, my dear students. See. Find other two sides of a triangle having angles 30, 30, 120 degrees. So we are taking that 30, 30, 120 degrees triangle. Okay, up to here the story is same. So 30, 30, 120 degrees angle triangle, AB is to BC is to AC, that is 1 is to root 3, and one of the length is x units. So given that the largest side is now how much you are taking? 5 root 3. So now if I go for second problem, largest side he has given, this is 5 root 3. Then root 3 gets cancelled. You will get x value 5 meters. Then the answer will become 5 comma 5. Okay students, like you take this largest side, one time you take 2 root 3. So like previously I have taken, next time you take 4 root 3, next time you take 5 root 3, next time you take 10 root 3, and put solutions in the WhatsApp. Okay students. So based on triangles, ratios of respective sides of the triangle, concept is completed. Thank you, students.